Hello, and welcome to another Tuesday Truth with Thera-Mom. I'm Kelly Richardson, and today I have some special guests. We've all been talking so much about the class of 2020, and that they're the ones that are really affected by all of this, and kind of the ones that have been robbed of what should have been, some of the best moments for them. And so I thought, who better to hear from than talk with some of them? So I have some amazing teenagers right here, and I'm going to have them just start by introducing themselves, and then we'll hit them with some questions.
Okay, I'm Cameron Wall. I go to Folsom High School.
I'm Faith Bruns. I go to Folsom High School.
I'm Owen Abdalovich. I go to Vista Del Lago High School.
I'm Emily Van Son. I go to Vista Del Lago High School.
CJ, you want to go?
Yeah. I'm CJ Hutton, and I go to Folsom High School.
And I'm Chloe Tatro, and I go to Folsom High School.
All right, and for those of you that know some of these kids, I hope you guys know these are some pretty amazing teenagers that I got. So I'm super grateful and super blessed and that you guys would spend your time, because I know there's so many things you could be doing right now, going to the movies or shopping or all of that stuff right now. So let me just ask you guys in a short statement, like, how are you guys handling this?
I just try to make the best of it, do what I can do, hang out with friends like on bike rides and other stuff, and like virtually through like video games. I've been playing a lot. So.
Yeah, I've been handling it pretty well. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I've had a lot more time for myself and my family and like my little sisters. I've been taking them to the park and going on walks and stuff. And I've done like makeshift ballet classes in my garage and stuff like that.
I would say better than I expected. And probably what helps the most with this is the fact that everyone else is going through it. And there's so many other seniors in the whole world that are experiencing the same thing as us. So that helps me to feel better.
Yeah, I agree with Emily and Faith. I have way more time now than I did for, oh my gosh, I want to say the past 4 years. I've never had this much free time on my hands. So it's kind of bittersweet because I'm missing out on so much. But like Emily said, everybody else is going through that as well. And now, I get to hang out with my nephew. This is time that I'll never be able to get back when I go to college. So.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go on, or is it my turn?
I guess I'll go. I agree. It's just it's important to keep everything in perspective, because all of this is happening for a reason. We saw what happened on the East Coast, and we want to make sure that doesn't happen over here. So I think it's important to keep everything in perspective.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I've just been taking this time to focus on football and college for next year. So
You guys sound a lot smarter than a lot of adults. Let me just say that. Your ability to kind of find a silver lining in this is pretty impressive. Let me ask you guys, what do you guys miss the most about school? The sad thing is we got that notice on a Friday, school is closed. There wasn't a lot of time to process it. So, or maybe you say, I don't miss anything about school. Let me throw that out there. If you do miss anything about school, what is it you miss?
I definitely missed baseball season. Definitely thought it was going to be probably our best high school team to ever come out of Folsom. And we all really worked together, and it was going to be a really good season. But
So how do you handle that disappointment, CJ?
by focusing on football.
Okay. And how do you think the guys who that is their primary sport, and this is something they've worked all the way up to senior year and maybe being a captain, or how do you think they're handling it?
It crushed a lot of them. A lot of them had hopes of going D1, and now they're all thinking of they're going to end up at FLC or JC somewhere.
So it's almost changed the directory of what was happening. Wow.
Even people that were signed, they think a lot of them are going to go JC just because the roster spots for next year. All the seniors are going to stay. So.
Wow. Okay. What are you guys missing about school? Nobody misses anything about school.
Go ahead.
I just miss like being able to see my friends every day in class and like my teachers, because a lot of those were like school friends that I'll probably never see again. So like I miss that for sure. And then just like being able to do stuff after school, and then like kind of just like school activities also. Like just everything really, but mostly seeing my friends at school.
Yeah, mine is like I had a really rough go at high school, so the relationships I built with my teachers were really important to me. So it felt like I didn't get the chance to express to them how much they meant to me, or like how much I was gonna miss them, and like I don't know, just not being able to say goodbye, I guess. And so I've been emailing them and telling them like everything, like, oh, I'm so grateful for you, and yeah, I don't know, like definitely I'm gonna miss. Yeah, like Miss Garanti. I didn't get to tell her I got into Cal Poly, and she wrote my letter of rec. So my grandma is actually the one who sent this to me. She messaged my grandma on Facebook to talk to me. So
you didn't get to share the good news with her.
Yeah, I know it was a bummer, but I still had that like little moment.
Right. Owen, what are you missing?
I think just kind of like Cameron said, just like the whole feel of everything, and also like not being able to like get a proper goodbye, I guess, is kind of like what I'm missing, because this was like what this time period was supposed to be for. It feels like it just got taken away.
It did. It did happen. That's the thing that I think I struggle with is I just feel like you guys got robbed.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do about it other than to say there's no like, oh, but there's no, you guys got robbed of that time to say goodbye and that time to celebrate with teachers and things like that. Chloe or Emily, anything?
I agree with Cameron and Owen. Like, I really miss all of the friends I have at school that I wouldn't see outside of school. Because I have like close friends that I could hang out with like soon, or just like drive by their house or something. But like, I feel like I miss like being with the entire senior class and having like a routine where I get to see them every day, like in all the different classes, because we don't really have that anymore. So it's kind of just like a shock.
Chloe, anything?
Yes. So I'm in the same boat as Faith. I miss my teachers so much. And that surprised me a lot because Faith knows this year, Kelly, you know too, I was talking about how much I wanted to be homeschooled. And wow, how the tables have turned. I don't want to be homeschooled anymore. I hate it. Take me back. Yeah, but I was telling my mom everything that I missed. And the one thing that made me cry was the fact that when I walk into my classrooms every day, my teachers are always asking me how I'm doing, because I always walk just straight to class. I don't want to socialize. So my teachers always have a conversation with me, and I can't have those anymore. Probably not going to see a lot of them ever again unless I return for a day, but I don't know how likely I am to go back now. Yeah, but I'm writing letters to all of them, all the ones that I felt had an impact on me, and hopefully I can figure out a way to distribute them. So, yeah.
So that's a good lead in to another question, which is, what is something you guys all took for granted, kind of like just on the heels of what Chloe said, before all of this? Bless you, Cam.
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
I said bless you.
Thank you.
I think that like I definitely did take those relationships for granted, just because it became so normal for me to say, oh, hi, how are you? Like, are you doing well? Blah, 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 every single day, that I didn't realize how much that actually meant to me until I didn't have it anymore. And how much like those letters of rec meant to me, or just taking the time after class to answer my questions, or, ask about my personal life. I definitely took that for granted during that time.
Anybody else realize anything they took for granted? Okay, what is the biggest bummer that got canceled as a senior?
In my opinion, I think graduation, because like it's like everything we've been working towards for like the last like 12 years or however many years we've been in school. So like just not being able to like graduate and like celebrate with all of our friends and like family, it's just like tough. That's the worst one for me.
I would say for me, it's a tie between graduation and senior ball because it's our last dance. So, like, it feels kind of unsettling that we didn't get to have that last one. And I mean, I have a feeling that we might get some kind of a graduation, but like, not having our last ball is like, I don't know. I feel like they won't take it as seriously. So, like, for me, that's like a big letdown.
So Emily, I know you got like a special, beautiful dress, as I'm sure most girls did. But I know, what are you going to do with it?
Well, my friends and I have like talked about dressing up still and doing something at one of our houses. Like we're just trying to.
Uh-oh, we lost Emily.
So I think
Emily, we lost you there.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, so you were saying you and your friends, and we lost you there.
Oh, so we're probably just gonna like dress up and take pictures, like go somewhere where we normally would before going to like the dance part. But it is gonna be sad not being with everyone because I want to take pictures with so many people in our senior class. But we're still gonna get together like our close friends.
Because that is the part of the most exciting part of prom and ball is taking the pictures.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Baseball season for me.
Season was your bummer?
It's pretty much gonna be my answer for everything here. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that's super valid though, CJ, because you worked for how long to get to this point?
Yeah, we did all. I mean, it was all the off-season stuff, and then right where we actually got to like show what we could do and how good we were, it just got shut off.
Right.
So.
And you had no control.
No control. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think this sounds really like dumb, but honestly, the Disney trip was something I was looking forward to since like sophomore year because, like I mentioned, Miss G was my chem teacher, and so her and I both love Disney. We are like super duper close as student and teacher, and so we had our whole like day planned out together, and we had like this whole like our outfits and everything. And then she texted me and she's like, "I don't think it's gonna happen." I was like, "Oh god." It just sucks. It just really sucks.
So that's the thing I don't think people realize is it's beyond like Cam said, you know, it's graduation. Emily said it's prom, Faith, it's Disney, CJ, it's baseball. There's so many things. Owen, any biggest bummer for you?
It's not like the biggest one, but like a little one that I was looking forward to was the grad walk to like go through and see all my old teachers and everything. And I've been like thinking about that for a long time, so it just kind of sucks it got taken away.
And that's where you get to like be celebrated by all the little kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so these are all the things. There's so many things that people forget that go into this. Let me ask you guys, how are you guys staying connected to your friends?
Xbox.
Hey.
Texting mainly. That's like all I can do.
Like FaceTime and Snapchat.
Okay. Is it hard? Are you missing like the date, like the interaction? Or does that seem the FaceTime and the Snapchatting, does that seem to kind of fill that void? Or are you missing the interaction?
I miss it. Yeah.
I miss the interaction. It's not the same at all. Screen to face.
I know. I just want to hug my friends.
Me too.
Right. It's funny because, you know, when you see teenagers, if you go to a basketball game or something, they don't greet each other with like, you know, they greet each other with a hug. Even guys do the, you know, pull in, the hug kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like the chicken wing or the foot tap is not the same when you see somebody.
Yeah.
It just does not feel the same as when you get to give somebody like a hug. It's different. All right. So let me ask you, what do you guys do if you are feeling down or lonely? Is there anything you guys have found that helps?
I mean, I haven't really felt down or lonely. I think playing Xbox and being able to go work out and stuff has kind of kept me
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Working out is a big thing that helps people though when they're feeling down.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any other?
For
Yeah.
me, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, that's
All right. For me, like whenever I'm missing like hanging out with my friends and stuff, I like looking through my camera roll and like Snapchat memories, and that just like helps kind of like me feel good, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing that I do.
That's a good suggestion. Babe?
I've been doing a lot of just sitting outside in my backyard. We started a garden in our backyard. So what happened, like, I go outside and I plant and I like water my plants, and sometimes I'll just like journal about what I'm feeling and then let it exist like that and then move past it, or I try to, or I've been dancing a lot too. That helps. I'll just turn on a song that like I'm feeling is like kind of moody, and then I'll just dance, and then it helps like release that.
Cam, I can see you dancing.
Nah, not really.
You want to do some ballet?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Has anybody learned a new craft or skill or anything like that they didn't know they had before this?
I am actually so good at macrame, and I didn't know that, and it's so random. I'm going to show off for a second. Hold on. Look at
That's
this.
like throwing it back to the 70s.
Bruh.
Oh,
What the heck? That looks so
impressive.
good.
I had no clue that I had that in me.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's the same with me and like playing guitar. I'm like, since when could I do this? I don't know.
Guitar, macrame. This is so awesome. Anybody else get any skill or craft?
I've been painting, but right now I can paint by number.
But that's okay.
Oh.
18.
Still counts, kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have one you can show? I want to see.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on, it's downstairs.
We're doing a show and tell.
I like it.
So good.
I'm showing them my paper and paper.
Sorry, Kelly.
That's okay.
I'm just really curious.
Wow.
What?
That's good.
That's awesome.
That is so good, Emily.
I've been working on it since this thing started, so it's taking me a really long time, but it's a really good de-stressor.
True.
So, yeah.
Gosh.
Are you going to frame it after?
Yeah. My mom's going to frame it.
That is really good. Any of you guys have any new craft or skill?
No.
Getting better at Xbox, Fortnite?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think seniors, high school seniors, need from us as a community, like to recognize, celebrate, and support you guys? Like, what can we do as a community to support you guys?
Okay, so my friend in Utah, her mom is really involved with everything, with her school and her cheer program and stuff. And she got all of the high school parents of seniors together. They all made posters and they all spread out around the front of the school. And then they had all the senior kids drive by, and they had the posters up and they were waving stuff and honking. And it was just really cute to watch the videos of that. I think that'd be a good idea because, I mean, the other day I participated in a happy birthday parade. So, I mean, it's just the small things.
Hey, that's a great idea to make you feel celebrated.
Yeah.
Anybody else? What can we do to like honor and support you guys?
I think like something that I know Vista's Instagram's been doing is like recognizing all the seniors just through like posting about like a profile of each of them. And I think that's just like an easy way to utilize the like outreach ability that we have just to like make like seniors feel appreciated.
And when you see yours come up, does it feel good? I mean, does it make you feel good?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Mine hasn't come up yet though, so
Okay.
still waiting.
All right, we'll all make sure everybody gives like a thumb up on Owens when his
Yeah.
comes.
Mm-hmm.
I will for sure.
Anybody else? What can we do to support you guys?
I think that I live by
Hold on, Faith, we're losing you.
and they, on the trail they've been putting,
I want to give it a minute.
oh wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We totally lost you though. Are you there?
Is it working now?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. They've been putting balloons and like signs of saying like, oh, like we love our seniors, or just stuff like that along the trail, like different colored balloons for different people's favorite colors and stuff.
And is that for seniors? Are they recognizing seniors?
Yeah, it's only been like Vista seniors because it's by the school, and they're more likely to see it over there. So I don't know any of them, but I know that could be kind of cool if we did it over by like Lemby for Folsom High or something like that.
So it sounds like the little celebrations mean a lot to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just having little acknowledgments, little recognition, things like that. Okay, last question. When this is all done, what's the first thing each one of you guys are going to do?
That
What's that?
just excited.
Do what?
I want to hug my friends.
Oh,
Me
Very
too.
bad.
I want to travel. That's what I want to do.
I'll probably be at school.
I want to go lift again, like whether it's like with the school or just by myself. Like I want to go to the gym and lift really bad.
so like go to an actual gym.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Cameron, but like I just want to like play pickup basketball again at a gym. Feels like it's been forever.
I want to go boating because the lake is closed.
Mm-hmm.
So going to be on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's funny, nobody said anything about going to like restaurants or shopping or anything like that. It's all like experiential kind of things you guys want to do.
Yeah.
We can do all that online, and it's not the
Right.
same, but at least we can still have it.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
but like being able to just like embrace people and like, I mean, I don't know. I haven't had that chance except for like my family in like a month. Like that's weird to think about.
Right. I know it's hard to believe we're going on. Is it like week 6?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe that it's gone like that long. All right, before we wrap up, is there anything you guys as the class of 2020 want to tell us?
Stay home.
All right, that's a good one. Okay.
That's
All right. So I just want you guys to know, like, on behalf of our community and like your school, all your parents, that like we love you guys. And I know I speak for everybody when I say that I'm so sorry that you guys had a quiet ending to what should have been something that should have been greatly celebrated. You guys deserve more and you guys deserve better. And going forward, I just want you to know that we do celebrate you and we do honor you guys. We remember you guys. We know what you guys are going through. But I also believe that you guys are going to be a new wave of thinkers. And I think you guys are going to adapt and adjust and approach challenges differently. And I think you guys are going to leave a major impact on the world. And I just have so much confidence in the ability of class of 2020. And I just think you guys are going to make a positive impact as we go forward, because you guys have not only endured this, but you've thrived with this and you've grown with this and you've adapted. And so we love you guys, and we just can't wait to see all the amazing things class of 2020 is going to do. You guys are all rock stars in my book.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly.